restaurants always look to improve their business and improve their bottom line. And one of the simplest way to do so is through add-ons such as gift cards. Because gift cards are there, people who want to buy them. It's a convenient thing. It's a useful thing. People like it. Obviously, restaurants make money, and at the same time, it winds up being something that, in many cases, actually has a special side effect feature, which is a lot of people who buy gift cards never use them. And of course, whenever they buy them, the money is immediately deposited. So the restaurant winds up making more money than they would have otherwise, just because of some people just don't use their gift cards. So with that being the case, it makes absolute sense for every restaurant to offer gift cards. Sometimes it's an expensive proposition, and also the old style gift cards are not easy to manage because you have to print them, you have to potentially have envelopes and possibly mail them. It's a lot of hassle. So the new approach, digital approach, is much, much better and much, much easier. As part of our My 10 Dishes and frequent dividends programs, we've also added ability to have digital gift cards. Our approach, as the rest of our services, is very simple to use and deploy. It requires no downloads or installs of any kind. The only thing that's required is a cell phone. And I'll show you here a quick demo of exactly how our digital gift cards work. There are several ways how the service could be launched. One would be through a bookmark, like you see right there on your screen there. It says send gift card. And so that's what we're going to do to start it. Another way would be through using a QR code that just will simply be posted anywhere, online, offline, doesn't matter where. And it's got a QR code and says, please scan the QR code to buy gift cards. So it's as simple as that. And the third approach would be from a menu from My 10 Dishes. So our menu on My 10 Dishes has this as an option if the restaurant chooses to use the service. So once they select it, it comes up with this screen right there with the business's logo. Notice that it says, it's got my name there. It says, please select gift card to send. So it's personalized just like My 10 Dishes is, just like frequent dividends is. You can select, the user can select from any of the categories. We're going to add more categories. Right now, we just have these categories. So let's say we do select birthday card, for example. Notice it shows the design. At this point, the user can click on next to advance to several different related cards. They can always change category to go to, let's go to Get Well. Now we get a Get Well card, and another Get Well card, and a couple of Get Well cards there. You can go forward, you can go back. And so that's how the gift card is selected. And then that's the gift card that gets sent to the recipient. So once the person chooses the gift card they like, they simply tap forward, just like on My 10 Dishes, or they tap the tap here to proceed below. I usually like to tap the arrow at the top. At this point, it says this is the card you're using, and it says specify how much you want to send. They can select, let's say we want to select $20, so we're going to select $20. Then we need to enter the person's name and email information, who we're sending it to. So I'm going to send it to myself. And just put in Oleg here. And I already have, okay, and the email. So you put in the name, first name, last name, and then you put in email, and then you click to proceed. So we're going to proceed with $20 purchase. Then you get a little confirmation screen that says that this is what you're trying to send. It'll be sent to this person. It'll be paid by credit card, indicated right there. Notice that the credit card information has already been stored. First time around, it'll ask them to enter it, just like on My 10 Dishes. And subsequently, it'll know what the credit card number is. And if a person has used My 10 Dishes before, then the same credit card could be used for buying digital gift cards. And it shows the name of the person who can claim the gift, and it tells them what to do, business name, everything basically spelled out. And we can enter a message saying, this is what Get Well, so we hope to see you soon. Let's say that's all we wanted to put in. and we'll say, take care. Okay, so let's say we say that. And so once we enter our message, then we just click to proceed again. Now the credit card is being charged, and once it's charged, it comes back and shows the final screen thanking the person for buying it. It says the recipient will appreciate your kindness and generosity, and it says check your email for purchase receipt. So basically, that's the whole process. That's how easy it is to buy a digital gift card. Now I'm going to switch to a different screen. Let's jump to the screen that shows my email. So the first email that goes to the actual person who sent it looks like this, and Google keeps trying to put it into spam, so that's why there's a message at the top. Basically, it shows the logo. It shows the card design of the restaurant. It shows at the top that who sent the card, from which restaurant or from which business. It doesn't have to be a restaurant, it could be any business. And then down below, over here, you can see it says this company. It says Get Well gift card number. So each digital gift card has a number for the purposes of identifying problems or anything else going on like this, if need be. Then it shows the amount, $20. It says we hope to see you soon. Take care, which is the message we put in, custom message. And it says here's your redemption QR code. Please show it to your server. So whenever the person comes to the restaurant, they need to show this QR code. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and jump back into showing you the phone again. Okay, so here's the phone, and I'm going to show you exactly what happens on the phone's end. So the emails go out immediately, as you saw. Next step would be for the person who is the recipient. Obviously, they come in at some point to the restaurant to redeem it. So when they come in, they pull up that email. Okay, so there's the email we looked at right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and scan the email. So I'm going to go into my Google Assistant, and I'm going to tell it. I don't understand. Yeah, I'm going to tell it to use the scan here, and it allows me to click on the scan. And as you can see right now, once I scan it, it shows that there is $20 to redeem, which is the amount of money we bought the card for. Shows the design that was picked, basically $20. And the amount to redeem by default is exactly the same as the card that was purchased. So person by default can spend the entire purchase. In our case, we want to only spend $10, let's say, or $8. Just make it $8. So we put in 8, and that's something that would be done with the server. So the person would tell the server, we want to redeem $8 of the balance here, and the server can enter $8 in there, and then tap to proceed. Of course, the person themselves can do it. And once they do it, it immediately says this: thanks them for doing it, and says check your email for redemption receipt. So now the server will credit $8 from the purchase, and notice it says up at the top there, remaining balance $12. So the person can see how much is left. Server doesn't really care, doesn't matter to them, but for the customer, they can see the $12 left. So the next thing that happens is they get the email, and the email will look something like this right there. Shows the gift number, gift card number, which is 57. That's the one we saw. And it says amount redeemed was $8, and remaining balance is $12. And it just gives little instructions to continue using the same QR code. So this is how simple it is to actually utilize it. And then the next thing that happens is the person will come back to the restaurant the second time. And so let's go through that process again real quick. Scan the code again. Tap on it to open it up. And now it shows the balance of $12, which is exactly what it should show. And of course, now I can type in a smaller amount, and it'll leave the balance, so on and so forth. And then eventually, it's going to go ahead and be down to 0, which means they can't use it anymore. So let's say that we do want to use the whole $12. So I'm going to just click to proceed here. It just says thank you. As you can imagine, and as we can see immediately by jumping into our email again. So we jump back into email and look at the new email, and it's right there. It says that there was another redemption for $12, and now remaining balance is 0. So at this point, if we try to go and scan it again, it will say that the balance is 0 and you can't use the same card again. So essentially, that's how the digital gift cards from PCS work. To implement them is very simple. It's just a matter of a little setup that we do. And they can be used separately. They can be used by themselves as a separate service without My 10 Dishes, without anything else. They can be used with My 10 Dishes, of course, also because it's more convenient and it just adds to the service. So people can order food online and they can also buy digital gift cards. If you have any questions, please contact PCS. We'll be happy to answer them. And if you're ready to install digital gift cards for your business, let us know. We'll be happy to set it up for you. Thank you.